Dead thing here. I got a fun little playthrough I'm going to do. It's not really much of a playthrough though. I'm wanting to show off my settlements in Fallout 4, but it's a modded version of the game where I've already beaten it many times, and I decided that I just want to have some fun. So I did things like the Deliverance pistol shoots railgun rounds and things like that, just because I was bored and I've beaten this game that many times. So I just wanted to show off my settlements from my original save file that have been upgraded through mods and all kinds of things. And so here we go. Let's get into it, shall we? Now this is one of my workshops in Sanctuary on the inside. I check out her gear, ain't it cool? Of course I'd be with Piper. By the way, this is what my character looks like. Do you see a resemblance? And he's wearing Maxim's gear that's been modified, of course. And yes, I'm using a Pip-Boy 2000 mod. Let's see. Inventory. Oh, that's right. I also have a Russian 5.56 pistol, which is that gun, but, you know. I don't know why it's in Russian. I could have swore. Man, but the deliverer does... It actually uses 10mm ammo, but shoots like a railgun. I'll show it to you in a little bit. But anyway, so... This is one of my workshops. With Grognak's axe on the wall there. Alright, and here's my main settlement. My power armor museum for Sanctuary, along with my doghouse. This is basically also my dude's house. The first place I built and just kept building up. So... I mean, I pretty much got everything I could as far as power armors and such go, and this is like my first mixed set I had. I thought it was just cool, but you know, the rule of cool always applies, right? Alrighty. The bar with Shimdrone's skull on it. I got a lot of Brotherhood armor. The Vim armor, the Nuka-Cola armor, the Cola Quantum, more flame armor. Stuck on a chair. You know, like I said, that's all the power armors on. I don't really use them that much because my own personal armor has been modified to the point of ridiculousness. And of course the Silver Shroud's gear, machine gun, my bed. Vault population. This has parts, and I know it's sad. I haven't gotten all the bobbleheads yet, even all these this time later. I've just kind of sort of given up because a number of them are like locked. I can't get to them anymore because I screwed up. But if I truly want to, I could just put in a code to go to the test area and grab whatever I want. And that has all of like the notes you pick up throughout the game. I mean, I am just a criminal hoarder in this game. This terminal is what I use to play all the little holotapes because I didn't feel like carrying them around with me all the time. You just sitting on your butt, Piper? Alrighty. Little cooking area. That's since they don't I don't know why they don't let you build a fridge in the game. There's probably a mod, but I haven't found it yet, but you know, I'll just use this locker and hope to God it stays cold, know what I'm saying? A little cooking stove and a chemistry station. Got a backyard barbecue and spit pit. Whenever I teleport here, I pretty much come in here because it's actually the most secure spot, but it's basically a bathroom with a tub, and you come out and get deloused. Again, highly topical. I think we need these in front of every house now, just shooting disinfectant all the time. Go ahead and shut that off. I don't know why I left it running, but you know. And this was originally a guard shack. You know, I didn't change everything, but on the roof of just about every house is generators and rocket launchers. As I said, I was trying very hard to just have everything be well defended. Like, this was the base. Usually there's something out there for me to shoot, but not
Most
this time.
folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
Whatever you say, Piper. Alright, this is basically the Bazaar. All my shops like right here, although...
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
And my hair salon, or no, that's the photoropter. It helps your character's vision and stuff.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Yeah. There's my barber chair and
What
all.
I call a good day. One that ends without an empty stomach.
I'm still trying to figure out why this happens. It's like the weights are lifting themselves. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Upstairs. Yeah, I always like having roof access, just in case somebody invades, and I can have just fast access, pull out my gun, start shooting. You know. As for the ending of the game, I went with the... I'm trying to remember now. I went with the Commonwealth. I went with their ending. Mostly because for me it made sense. One thing you'll notice, I've got a lot of bars in this place. And clinics. And shops, just to give people something to do. Original power source. I used to have this unblocked during attacks, but I realized, the hedges do a very good job. Just put a wall there, stops them just fine. My Nuka-Cola bar. Basically, all my Nuka World stuff ended up going in here. Complete with this slot machine I got from the Vault 88 thing.
There's
DLC.
so much ground to cover in the Commonwealth. Where should we go next?
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Yeah, I saved
Look at
him.
the two of us here in Sanctuary.
Yeah, this is
Prepared for
pretty
the
cool
future.
stuff. Little machine gun there sitting out front of this house. A lot of these places I just threw down a bunch of beds because, settlers, I wanted to have as many as I possibly could, so I just threw a ton of beds down. And I couldn't fit that in my building. I poorly planned the size of this building for something like that, sadly. So it's an outdoor hoop shoot. My farm area, which pretty much produces any and all food they'll ever need. I have a bunch of robots manning it. Heavily. Yes. Pepsi Mac. Mega Bastard. Yellow Belly Bitch. As I said, I'm very immature. What can I say?
So, yeah, we did that.
Yeah,
Others are talking about
I
something.
also kept the
thought I
railroad
saw
around.
it.
Yeah. And I said, part of going with the Institute was I've got the Android Kid. The original Commons area. Oh, I'm stuck. This is where I was originally storing all of my books, magazines, everything. I ended up moving a few of them over to a couple different spots. That's why this shelf's partially empty.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Alright. My old house, which became Grandma Murphy's house. I basically was very paranoid and thought blocking off all the entrances except for one made me safe. Yeah. Mama Murphy's chair right there and everything. He occasionally forgets that she's assigned to that bed, though, for whatever reason. And I don't know why. My robot construction area. Along with my drones. And my first lookout tower,
Gotta
which...
be honest with you, I feel more comfortable with the rocky ceiling above my head.
Shut up, McGreedy. Nobody asked your opinion. Yeah, and it gives me a hell of a view, naturally.
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Alrighty, moving upwards, onwards, forwards, and slightly to the left. And the next platform, of course, is my mortar launcher for, you know, the Minutemen. Sorry if I'm not too well spoken on all this. I believe... Yeah, this is my first... I think this is the first place I tried to set up like an eatery bar place. Kind of cool.
Yes.
You know. You say something, bro? Oh. Yeah, I tried to wall this off, but I gave up and just decided I'd put a whole bunch of high-caliber machine guns, rocket launchers, and everything here. Because a lot of the times when those invasions happen, they come from here. Now this is the gun store, where I put all the mounted heads and everything.
Yes.
And this will tell you every type of weapon mod I have in the game. Oh. Yeah, hair trigger MTS 255. Now these are the standards. Now this is from a gun pack that is from Borderlands. These are Borderlands models. Well, that's not. And, you know, like that's an assault rifle. More pistols from Borderlands, another assault rifle. Like I said, I've gotten so many of these different weapons, I just keep them here now. Another Borderlands weapon. And you're probably asking why I don't use them. My own gear is actually better. And yes, there are a number of actual special guns on these walls, but I figured they're right here. I believe each one of these are a type. Yeah, these are different types of armor. Of course, this thing's texturing got messed up, I think. And of course, I have a couple workbenches in here because, you know, I can buy the gear and then bring it here and do the modifications if I need to. And the general store, which normally has somebody manning it, but I guess they're incognito right now. Another workout commons area here with a bar. And yes, I kept the original desk that the ledger terminal was on. I didn't want to lose it, so because if you dismantle the desk, you lose that terminal. And this is my Piper Love Shack. Yeah, I know. I put them in a relationship. I like them together. But yeah, all the Voltec stuff and an ode to the lovely. I know. Creepy posters everywhere, but I did it more for the joke. And of course, right above the bed, a weapon. Just in case, you never know. Alrighty. As I said, I have machine guns around the perimeter, rocket launchers at the gate. Well, moving on to the next settlement, which is just over here, and you can see it. My Red Rocket Fortress. But as you can tell, this fortress is a little bit more well thought out. Concrete walls, rocket launchers in every direction. Of course, things can crawl under there, but I ain't seen them do it yet, so I'll probably fix that at some point, put a floor piece down. Yeah, little door there for the traveling caravans to go through. This is probably the least armed part right here, but that's because there's enough people behind that door that if they tried anything, they'd kind of end up regretting it. Now, this was me trying to fix some flooring issues before because there was something I noticed where people can crawl in there. Said I was very thorough with walling this place off because I wanted it to be the ultimate, you know, protected bunker spot. And here it is. It is basically a big trader spot slash bazaar.
Huh?
But yeah, it has, of course, like all the other settlements, a little food spot and outhouses galore. And its own robot construction. Every one of my bases are well equipped with these amenities.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Right behind you.
Yeah, I put Kate over here because I felt she would be a good
I don't mind hoofing it as
leader
long
here.
as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
And a private bathroom with very modern amenities. Oh, crap, I didn't know my light was on all this time. Yeah, another love shack. Yeah.
All this walking's wearing me out.
Alrighty. And that's pretty much the Red Rocket location. Now let's do a little fast traveling. Did I do anything with the Abernathy Farm? I don't think I did. I'll go over there. And here we are at the Abernathy Farm. I did do some stuff. I actually put a nuclear power plant in it. It's floating for some stupid reason and going through part of a pole. But yeah, it's got a roof-mounted everything. So I did do some things with this place. Mind you, I still think it's very minimalistic, but
I don't think we've met. What can...
that's right, I fenced in some of this. But not all of it. Basically, it's a low production area. I just put it together real quick and have it well defended. Planted a bunch of plants. Pretty much just rely on them to defend themselves. This is their bunkhouse. This is when I was finally starting to get real good at the whole build them as fast as I can to where they're at least self-sustaining. Now let's see. Koski, Drumlin Diver, Starlight Drive-In. Now this one I think I put a lot of effort into it. I didn't try to wall it off though. Oh, and what I did to get a lot of the stuff in this is there's something where you can generate a bunch of weapons, and yeah, I know it's a cheat, but basically you drop a whole bunch of weapons in a settlement, and you go into create mode and then break those weapons down, and it'll just keep lowering the amount of stuff you have in every place. I don't know why they put a memory limit on all these places. Yeah. I went for the greenhouse thing because my dude likes to show off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a pistol by the bed, alarm clock. Which I'm trying to figure out why everything is so yellowed. There are certain things in this game that are yellow for some reason. I haven't figured out how to fix it.
You'll never have enough of that.
But yeah, you can see I made a little circular set of shacks around the water supply, which is pretty sad. It's just a puddle, but you know.
Easy
This is
living.
delicious.
This ain't.
Yeah. This place has a lot of the amenities. Little chemistry area, complete with all the chemicals that was made in
The
it.
Commonwealth is dying a slow death.
A full-on diner downstairs, complete with trash can and cash register, although nobody actually mans it. Some soda machines. Perimeter defense. So you can just
Flowers. What brighten this place up?
the original shack that came with it I just threw a light in there so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, and all of my settlements are linked so they share workshop stuff. Another bunkhouse.
I really should study my mines.
Nobody asked you, Anne. And of course, your little bazaar around the actual ticket booth. And a mortar cannon. Alrighty, and I think I put something up
The way
top
I
of the
see it,
drive-in.
the
Yeah, I did.
Commonwealth is the
Or the,
past.
not drive-in, stupid.
It's the future.
But it is a bit of a pain to get to. Oh yeah, that's what's going on. Because I put the actual town power supply in there to protect it. It was a bit of a pain to work it all out. And I did this because attacks kept coming every once in a while. Ooh.
Oh, watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, think about that. That thing uses 10mm ammo that shoots with the effectiveness of a railgun. And I did this so I can actually
Another
break
day of
above
hard
the
work.
limit a little
Never
bit.
changes.
Alrighty. Yeah, as I said, these are just my little settlements. Let's see, let's move on to the next one. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. I think I did some stuff with it. Alrighty. Yeah, I put that in here because, again, I like having a blocked off entrance to every settlement. Yeah. Now that I did as an experiment. I wanted to see
Did the
a big...
machine just say degenerate?
Oh, shut up. I basically wanted to set up a huge rocket launcher platform that would pretty much take out anything that dared assault the town. Along with a few machine guns and such here and there. This one's a very, very simple settlement.
If anyone decides to pick a fight with us out here, we're in trouble.
I don't know why those zombie corpses keep coming back
Got a
over there.
dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Yo, my luck's gonna turn around.
Yeah, and a little shopping
Hope you
bazaar
ain't one of
along
them
with,
synths here to spy
you know,
on.
somewhere to sleep.
Back hurts, feet hurt, everything hurts.
You hurt to
Yeah.
look at, but that's
Got
beside the
work to
point.
do.
Trouble, I hope.
Can't talk now.
Yeah, that's basically this whole settlement in a nutshell. It's very straightforward and to the point. Let's see, Covenant. Alrighty. And again, the rule applies. Wait a minute. Oh, something's broke.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
And normally that worked. Yeah, Covenant, I ended up, well, killing all the settlers that were there.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah.
And, well, yeah. Made a pretty good little settlement out of it, I'd say. Downside is they keep sleeping with all the dead bodies. Because they keep respawning in those spots. Alright. I didn't play exactly a squeaky clean playthrough, but that's because some things just didn't strike me as right, you know? And now the Green Top Nursery. Now, again, the bed set up. Alright. This one, I'm thinking I tried to go for more of a lived-in look.
I'm new here. Did you have anything?
And of course the nuclear power plant, because as I said, this was after the Vault 88 DLC. But yeah, that's pretty much the Green Top Nursery. Again, I don't think I did all that much to it. Alrighty, and Country Crossing. Sounds like people are shooting off their guns. Yeah. This one, I think I built a tower using nothing but barn parts. Because I wanted to, well, I wanted to do something a little different.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
Alright,
Whole
Garrus.
place is run by robots.
Now, a lot of attacks tend to come from this side, but I still kind of protect everything just in case. Yeah, built. No, don't know if I built this shack or not.
Haha, yes, I win again.
Yeah. There's something going on over there around me, but I don't know exactly what. Alrighty. Yeah, that's this settlement pretty much in a nutshell. I think that's why I put so much here, was because it's next to a very dangerous location. Well, that's my playthrough for the day. Thank you for watching. I hope you at least found it mildly amusing. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.